21st of September
恐怖视
2025,
频合集。
the man behind the TikTok account, the Dog Daddy Official, was woken up in the middle of the night by something absolutely terrifying. But little did he know, that was just the introduction to his new home's uninvited guest. He and his family had only just moved into a secluded property in the Appalachian Mountains, hoping for a life of serenity.
那感觉干什么都
What
不
he
是很方
witnessed
便
by
啊
his，front
但是确
door
实是
that
安静，
night was anything but peaceful though.
求救也不方便。
Here's how it all started.
是个人吗？我操！啊，这是在干嘛？
After calming himself down from the incident, he realized that he might already know who his perpetrator was, because the day before, this had happened.
Sorry, what did you say?
I heard you had these beautiful black German shepherds here, so I came down to say hi.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Is it okay if I come in? Just for a quick second.
Oh no, we don't really allow visitors in.
这是他们邻居吗
Came a long way just to...
？OK，
How do we even know they were here?
Somebody told me. This is where you
How
guys
did you
are
get
at.
here?
因为他有可能是网红，所以
How
他
did you
知道
get
他的
here?
地址吧？是他的粉丝吗？
All the way down the road.
你的地址过来了吗？
Oh wow.
因为他有
that's
社交媒体
crazy.
对吧
Okay. Yeah, no, we don't really allow visitors. We just moved in, and you know, these dogs they're out here with me now. They're friendly, but we have some rescue dogs and even protection dogs, and behind the other gate over there. So you know, we
说
don't
明
really
狗
have
很
a
多啊，你
open
别
dog
轻易进来
policy.
好吧？
I'm really great with dogs. Is it okay if I meet them? You'll see. I'll show you.
No, if these guys they're out, if they want to come say hi at the gate, it's okay. But we don't really have any visitors on the property.
I mean, this is like the only... There's like...
No, don't open the gate.
他
Like
的
I said,
行
the
为有
dogs
点
in the back they are
诡
not
异了
as
好吧？
friendly as the ones that are
他想
out here.
强
So
行进来。
please don't open the gate.
I'll show you. It's just gonna be a quick second.
No, not
我操，有
today.
点危险，
Maybe another time, but
有点
we're
奇
not
怪
allowing
好吧？也不
visitors.
是说有点危险啊。
And I don't even know how he got here.
I told you I came down the road. Listen,
也不知道他家是啥样的
fuck，you.
是不是大户人家啊？
Can you just like go off the gate?
I thought you were nice.
他有
I
可能是
just
过来
wanted to
踩
say
点。
hi to your dog.
No, we are nice. We just don't allow visitors on the property.
The woman is creepy off the bat.
很
As
怪
he， said, how did she know they moved in? And why come all that way to see them? And why was she so desperate for him to open the gate? She could have just been the average Karen.
我操！
But the vibe felt
他
extremely
是劲
off,
这么大吗？啊
which！is why he started recording and posted it online. Unfortunately, she caught wind of the video and returned to his property, escalating the situation even further.
I just need a minute of your time. That's all I'm saying.
You have had several minutes. I still don't understand. You are in the middle of nowhere on our property. You hear the dogs. You're agitating the animals. Like this is not right. You should not be here.
Let me show you.
We don't want you anywhere
I
near
know
the
how to
dogs.
make
We
dogs
don't want you
fit.
anywhere
I
near the
know how to
dogs.
make dogs come.
You
感觉
need
这
to
哥们
leave
儿
right now. I'm telling you,
I've
it's the
had
police.
dogs my
We are going to
entire
press
life.
charges. If
感觉
the
挺有
police
钱
come
的
here,
吗
we're going？to
啊
press，
他
charges. We
是
have the evidence of you breaking onto the
是
property.
过来踩点
Showing
吗？
up here at
You
3 in
have
the
no
morning.
evidence of
We have the
anything.
video.
但是
And
现
no
在
matter
已经
what you
曝光
put
到
on
这
the
个
internet, and I do not put my life on the
社交媒体
I
上了，可能
believed,
他
I
不会轻
blurred
易
your
往动
face.
的。
I blurred your face out of respect and to give you the benefit of the doubt because I had no idea. Since then, you have been here 3 times.
3次
You're
了，
still here,
What's
and I'm
up?
asking you to leave. You're on private property. There's cameras everywhere. You don't see all those cameras? All these
You know
cameras?
what? I'm just gonna show you what I
No, you need to get out right now.
In this interaction, the woman denies trying to break
那应该是
in,
驴牌的眼镜是
claiming
吧？
she just wants to see the dogs. Still seems creepy. But many viewers were suspicious and raised good points. Asked why his prized protection dogs didn't attack when she tried breaking in on September 21st. They also questioned his lack of security cameras and why he blurred her face if the situation was so terrifying. He later
因为他没
responded
有
with
进
a
来啊，
video
前
answering
提
as
是他要
many of
进
their
来。
questions as he could. He claims he blurred her face to give her the benefit of the doubt and protect her
还是说
identity on
还
their
还是
first
他们
real
在自导自演
interaction.
呢？
He also said the dogs were giving her the same benefit of the doubt. A weird explanation, but the situation remains creepy. However, as she continued to return to the gates, the dog started to take notice. He then caught this footage on the 24th of September.
还有后续是吧？
Listen, you need to leave now. I'm telling you right now.
他晚上也过来，我操，有点夸张了吧？
It's midnight. What are you doing here? Leave now. It's midnight. We're not playing any more games. You are agitating my dogs. I told you late at night my guard dogs are out, and they're out. I'm not gonna be babysitting. You broke onto the property at 3 in the morning. They're gonna come out. You need to leave now. You need to leave now. I'm letting them out. Don't come any closer. I'm gonna let them out. I'm gonna let them out.
他如果再来的话，他要放他们出去了。
I'm gonna leave. The police has been looking
他是在
for
不
you
断
for
靠
4 days
近。
now. There's no one around. This is my place. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know where you're coming from. I'm letting my dogs out.
人呢？没动静好像。跑了！我操！跑得挺快的，我操！
She disappeared. What the hell?
The way she just keeps stalking closer and closer, saying she
而且我
wants
没
to
看他
bless
穿着
him.
全身黑哦，
I'm letting my dogs out.
很不对劲啊！但是他的
And
鞋
the
有点
dogs
反
is
光。
terrifying. But apparently, the guard dogs weren't enough of a threat for
他
this
到底想干
woman,
嘛？
because on the 26th of
他这只是想看
September,
狗吗？
just 2 days later,
大可不必
he
吧。
was walking his dogs and spotted her once more.
又
What
来！
the fuck? It's you again. What are you doing on my property? Listen, this is no longer a fucking joke. You have to understand, right? You do understand, right? The police, I don't even understand how the police haven't got you out of here yet.
毕竟
I'm
他
not.
也
Let me
没
see
有
your
干
face.
啥对吧？
Let me see your face. I'm filming this. Let me see your face. Hello? No, there's no time to talk. You're on my. Do you know it's almost midnight? It's almost midnight.
这么晚
You're
他还
so
过来干嘛？
freaking lucky that just I have only 3 of my very friendly dogs here right now that do not freaking care about people. Are you even like are you freaking real right now?
Ever since the first interaction, he called the police and they had been looking for her the whole time, somehow unable to locate her. After she continued to stalk around the property,
有可能
the
这哥们
police
是
told
刚
him
来
they
啊，
wouldn't
所
even
以
be
这
able to
个他们这
arrest
边的
her
警察
because she hasn't been
对他不是很
violent.
上心吗
But？everything started to stack up, and he began to feel both powerless and
再加上
petrified.
他这个地方有点远，
He didn't see her for 2 days, and he was hoping she had finally given
然后
up.
可能
But
面积有点
then,
大，不
that
愿意那么找。
night, she was back. Except this time, he had the police on the phone and ready.
又来了，几顾茅
Hi,
庐
it's
啊！
me again at 513. This whole time I have been trying to make sense
他
of
到底想干嘛？
what you truly want.
他有神经
Like,
病
what is
吗
the？ real reason you are here and who are you? This is like beyond creepy and scary, and I mean, people have been giving me all kinds of different advice and opinion on what I should do, and all I want is to know
他万一直接从身后掏出
Why are
一
you
把
actually
枪或者
here?
刀来，那他
who
那
are
就他
you
完了。
and why are you here? Like, what do you actually want? You have to understand that this is scary, this is creepy, this does not make any sense. And you won't tell me. Hello, I'm talking to you. Hello?
I already told you why I'm here.
You told me why you're here. None of the things that you say make any sense. Again, I still don't understand how you even get here. It's not like you're a neighbor that just...
She just keeps repeating the same things each time she is confronted,
他是邻居吗
that she wants to bless him and the dogs and see the animals. But again, she was gone before the police
跑得
got
真
there,
快啊！
and because there was no violence, they didn't want to know, and the situation escalated once again. She broke onto the property the next day at 4:30 a.m., saying she could
他
save
这个毅
him.
力是真的牛
He
逼啊！
tried again to
还来
calmly get her to leave, but she refused, continuing to say she wanted to bless and save him. Luckily
他
though,
想祝福
the
他。
latest update for this
他还干什么？
situation came on September 30th, when the police had finally been able to catch her. He says that they finally had her name and details and were building a case, hoping to find out what her real motives were. What do you think happened here? Is this a real stalker
你们
situation,
觉得呢？
or was there something else at play? Could the crazy woman been an
他是
actor
有什
of
么心
some
理疾病
kind?
吗？还是什么鬼？
Leave your thoughts down in the comments.
Fuck you.
Can you just like go off the gate?
I thought you were nice.
Number
我
4.
觉得你很
The
好，然
Hat
后
Man.
然后骂他了，这离谱。
Josh
他是不是
Robin
有什么
had
症
always
状？
been a
类
big
似于
fan of
躁郁
all
症之类
things
的，
macabre,
他必须要
often
进
making
这只
creepy
狗
doll
眼。
videos with his collection, hoping to make his own mini horror series. But he soon realized
就是一
that he
个
might have invited something
控制
sinister
欲
into
很
his
强的
home.
人，就一
It
定要来，
started out
一
as
定要
his
看，
dolls moving on their
不看
own,
不行，
something he could brush off as his mind playing tricks
不
on
知道怎
him.
么回事啊？
That stopped though when he realized the activity had spread into the rest of his home. Things were falling, doors were slamming, and terror was creeping in day by day. But he realized exactly how demonic the presence was when he caught this video on September 21st, 2025 in his living room.
Okay.
字幕怎么回事啊？哎，这边有个黑影，我操！小黑，
Again, I don't want to.
他没发现吗？可能太黑了啊。
No, not again. Not again. Not again. Not again.
他是看见了，然后不想去面对嘛？
Not again. Not again.
好吧。小黑，小黑还在吗？还在那边？这工具人吧，我操！是不是工具人？
What the hell is that? A few weeks earlier,
我
on
以
the
为门那
13th,
边是他
Josh
躲到
had
门那边
seen
的，
the
其实不是
same
啊，他
exact
不见了，
figure in a different place in the
这是在
house.
拍段子吗？总感觉有哪里不对劲啊！
Hello?
似曾相识这一段，又来了，又来了，就没了。
He calls the figure the Hat Man, which is a known phenomenon
你这么说有
online
点像黑衣
among
人
the
哦。
shadow people niche. Often associated with either sleep paralysis or the use of sedatives, the Hat Man is known to visit people who have ended up caught between dreams and reality. He is not known for violence or evil, but he does give off a menacing energy, filling anyone who encounters him with dread. But how could he have ended up inside this guy's house and being physically caught on camera? Could this be some camera trickery, or a different entity who happens to cut around in a wide-brimmed hat, installing the fear of life itself into everyone?
我又不知
What do you
不是
think?
有可能是
Let us
人
know.
扮的啊！我操！
Number 3. Playroom. On the afternoon of September 8th,
就没拍到
2025,
其他证据啊，就
Terror
是
gripped
看着他，
an
然后就下意识
unassuming
回避掉，然后
home
他
run
就突然
nursery
消失了，
and refused to
跑
let
别的
go.
地方，有可能他真的是个
While
人。
looking after some kids, the owner sprung into
虽然有点
action
黑，看着有
when
点
she
怪。
heard that the children were freaking out over something in the other room. She desperately tried to figure out what had terrified them so badly, but she couldn't find anything. That was until she checked the cameras.
.这我们之前看过了，我们也看见门框上刚刚是有个什么东西啊，缩了回去啊。但是这并不是最关键的，关键是房子倒了。但是还好没有砸到小孩。这类似于一个私人的托儿所吧。然后这个是门自己动啊，门自己开了。然后在之后就是这个镜子鼓包了，
open the gate.
门并没有动，但是镜子的布鼓包了。
So after seeing all this take place, the nursery owner and her daughter decided they had to take action and get rid of that mirror by selling it to some poor, oblivious buyer online. They say they are leaving it alone and shut it in the room where nobody can see or interact with it until the buyer shows up to collect the thing. But shutting the door wasn't enough to keep the horror from infiltrating their lives further. Out of curiosity, they decided to leave one walkie-talkie inside the locked room and keep the other one with them.
儿童对讲机。
As you can imagine, she heard something that made her blood run cold.
另外一个这个对讲机在那个
She kept hold of it for a little while longer, and it made an even weirder noise.
You guys heard that, right? That was this. Oh my god.
啥干扰了吗？
I am not. Wow. I swear to God. Now it's not gonna do it again, but.
"没有了，但是一进到这房间就有动静，它是存在某种干扰吗？还是怎么回事？
Can you explain the clicking noise that
但是我们可
only
以知道啊，
happened
像这种对讲
inside the
机，
room? This video
它
is
并不
the
是很好
latest
用。
update as of now, so keep up to date
这样
on
做
her
并不是很
TikTok
严谨，
page
我
to
说实
see
话。
what happens when the buyer ends up coming to get the dressing table and the mirror. But for now, what do you think happened here? Leave your theories in the comments. Number 1. Locked out. Doorbell Flicks on TikTok normally post weird and wonderful videos caught on people's Ring doorbell cameras, but they've changed their tone when they saw this petrifying video sent in by a couple. While trying to relax at 8 PM on the 19th of June 2025, the husband heard something suspicious happening just meters from the front door. He went out to see what all the commotion was, only to be left trembling and thankful for his life.
Serious? This right here?
怎么回事？
Fucking serious?
是认真的吗？是，操，抢劫吗？操，门给关了。Holy shit, man!
If they were just any slower,
他是拿
God
刀吗？
knows what could have happened to them. As if urinating up the side of their property wasn't bad enough, he decided to chase them both back into the house with a blade in his hand.
有
I
刀
guess you
啊！
should
直接
always
刺
think
了，
twice before opening that door to strange stuff
太
outside.
恐怖了。
One minute you're safe inside your own house, the next, you're in a race against a
我
bloke
感觉
with
在
a blade
在
to
那
get
边
your
其实
front door locked.
进入到自己的财产范围，带把枪是最稳妥的啊！这真太恐怖了。
In April of 2020, a kid named Noah decided to go truck camping in the forests of Sun River, Oregon. He was driving down the road when he thought he found a good spot and drove deep into the forest with his truck. His first night there, he was woken up to sounds outside. As he continued listening, he realized they were footprints, and from the pattern assumed it was a person. He grabbed his nearby GoPro and started filming.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now.
有人在他
If you can hear that,
卡车附近
it's
走，
pretty loud.
听不大出来。
He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now. And pitch black outside.
他在看是不是里面到底是不是有人，是吧？好下手吗？还是？
Somewhere where you couldn't see. No one was on that road. Wait, he's touching my truck. How am I supposed to get him away?
可以看见听见敲玻璃的声音。
He's literally knocking.
The fuck?
He's literally knocking on my truck. The canopy, the back door's locked. I've never been scared before ever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here.
不知道他们带什么东西防身啊？他应该是在敲，看里面有没有人嘛？我感觉。
I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
Whoever was out there knocks on the truck and tries the door handles, all while Noah sits inside, forced to just listen to it happen. Fortunately, he had his doors locked, so no one could get inside.
但不管怎么
After
样、啊，
multiple minutes, footsteps are finally heard leaving. When it got light outside, Noah drove back to the road and
万一
back
他知
home.
道这车没人，他可能就直接开始抢
Later
了。
that morning, he found
但是我
handprints
感觉
all
就
over
就
his
算你回答
truck,
说这里面有人，也
specifically
不
on
太
his
稳
back
妥。
window from someone trying to see inside, and a lot on his door handles from someone trying to get inside.
Handprints there.
对他把这个灰尘给抹开来、啊，
Stuff like that.
看是否有
Dragging
在
his
里面。
finger on my side of my truck. Well, looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So
For someone to even have been out there in the first place at that time of night is extremely odd. And it couldn't have been a police officer or anything because no one identified themselves. The person didn't even have a light, and this was in the middle of a pitch black forest.
这有点诡异了，好吧？
No one ever posted an
连灯都没
update
有。
on the situation,
就是
suggesting that he never found out
过
he was
来看
outside
车
his
这个人，
truck
他
that
连灯
night.
都没有，他想干嘛？偷车是吧？
Kyle Burgess was on an early morning jog on a trail in Provo,
哦，
Utah.
这个视频有点经
He
典，好
thought he
像。
saw a baby bobcat on the trail up ahead of him. He immediately pulled out his phone and started recording. But it wasn't a bobcat, rather it was a baby cougar.
美洲
Video
狮，
then shows the mother
那有
cougar
大
coming
有
into
小肯定
view.
就有大，对吧？完了，幼崽，哦，大只过来了。You，在说粗话啊。哦，他攻击性很强啊。他应该是不想让这个人靠近他幼崽啊，保护他幼崽。
No, get the away.
回头看一眼幼崽在不在。
Go.
但其实这种情况也是很危险的，因为它很可能会被攻击。
No.
这东西速度很
Go
快。
away. Go away. Please go away. Oh. Oh.
我感觉
Nice and slow. Come on.
尝试沟通吓不了他的啊！看他一直往那边赶。
No.
Kyle is left in a standoff
他
with the
这哥们
cougar
儿都
as
不
he
敢拿
slowly
石
backs
头啊，
away, trying to scare it off with loud
生
noises.
感觉
But
生
the
怕那
cougar
个
continues to follow
惊
him, and at times even
打动
lunges
激动，
at
因为
him.
这个距离 有
At
点
one
近
point,
啊，
Kyle
他
turns
启动
his
速
head
度我
away
感觉应
from
该
the
会比人
animal so
快
as。not to trip as he's backing up. This prompts the cougar to try and attack, getting within only feet of him.
Go away.
Ooh.
No. You
哦，
taste, dude. Trying to attack and your eyes are looking away from you.
你看他把那个目光转移之后，他马上就冲过来。
No, go away. Go away.
哦呦，
No.
哦呦，我操！已经有一段距离了吧，跟他幼崽。
Yeah, get away from me.
好了，他应该是丢石头了吧？我操！
The encounter lasts for an entire 6 minutes. It ends when Kyle throws a large rock, scaring the animal into running away. Cougar encounters with hikers are extremely dangerous and can often result in a
这
much
个
worse
母亲应
outcome.
该知道他不能死，
Had
他
Kyle
死了
tried
他
to
幼崽怎么
run
办？
or failed to
是这
look
样
and sound intimidating,
他应该是不
the
能受
animal's
伤。
instincts to chase and commit to an attack would have kicked in. In February of 2013, A few residents of a
但是怎
neighborhood
么
in
说，这
northern
也是挺
Oregon
危险
filed
的。
reports of strange noises coming from the forest. The noises were described
你
as
要是遇到
what
两只，
sounded
那就
like
更恐
eerie
怖了。
laughter. It was loud and echoed throughout the nearby
遇到两只
area.
大的，
One of the residents that heard the sounds went outside to where they seemed to be coming from and started recording.
这是猴子吗？听着像猴子啊。fuck， 还是鸟？鸟也有可能。这听着有点诡异啊。你们懂给我说一下这是什么东西啊？我感觉像是动物。
Some think the noises are being made by foxes or
也
coyotes,
确实有点
but
像啊。
others don't think so, saying coyotes, for
有点像
example,
郊
have
狼，
a
确
much
实。
more canine-like shriek and aren't nearly as loud.
因为咱们这边这个
Still unclear
郊
what
狼
exactly
比较
was
少
making
见
the noise，
南
that
方比较
night.
少见。
Lisa is a girl who owns a
这么
YouTube
说，郊
channel
狼
where
声
she
有点像
documents。her life living in a van. She travels across North America, recording her experience as she goes. The videos almost always follow more of a vlog style, showing the different forests or places she stays at overnight, or the journeys to get there. However, in February of 2022, something different was uploaded. Lisa was sleeping in her van when she woke up to the sound of knocking right next to her ear. It was 4:30 in the morning, and someone was
又是在
outside.
车上睡觉是吧？又被敲醒了
She
是吧？
sat there frozen, not knowing what to do. The knock then came again, and this time she uttered out a confused hello.
哦，这回
There was
是
no response.
打招呼了。
It would be completely silent for the next 15 minutes. Eventually, she heard footsteps coming back, and this time grabbed her camera to record.
OK，
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints.
我听见叫。
Hello? How can I help you?
还有
It's
question。
4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
There was no response.
他问的这个问题好
She
奇怪。
quietly got up and went to the front of her van to look outside. In the distance, there were headlights. The car backs away, and so she turns the camera to herself and begins explaining what just happened. A few minutes into this, and she hears footsteps again.
I hear footprints.
又来了。这10分钟之后啊，
Hear that? Yeah, somebody was just here again 3 times now. The 3rd time I looked out, they were walking on foot. I seen them walking, and they hid behind the big tree there, and then they went to a car, the same car that was here earlier. Well, that was back, and then it backed away and left again. 3 times in one night. This time, they didn't knock though. They were just walking around. I could hear them walking around the van.
When it got light outside later that morning, she got out of her van and found footprints all around it.
So I come out this morning and you can see footprints. Look at this one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See?
他这种水鞋可能
They were
码
actually...
数都比较大一点啊。
There's some more.
那这人肯定估计也穿着雪地
They
靴
came
啊。
here. They were standing here, as you can see.
这女的差不多高
A
嘛
lot of
也
viewers
是。
believe the man was simply trying to steal valuables from the van. But why then come back 2 more times after you heard someone talking from inside?
这不很怪吗？我操，他想
It's
干嘛？
likely the man had worse intentions.
但是还好没发生什么事啊。
This video was
但是
taken by a mountain biker in Vancouver, Canada.
得走了。
He had set up his phone camera to get a shot of him riding down a part of the mountain. Just as he comes down and passes the camera, he suddenly hits the brakes and starts calling out. He then comes back into frame, walking back up the mountain with his bike. As he does so, he keeps looking back behind him.
啊，他干啥了？
Blocking his path was a bear, who was now following
熊
him.
我操！
Hey, hey. Hey.
我操！有点危险吧？他是被他如果说被熊闻到气味，那他熊会就跟踪他啊，挺危险。来了， 看的好像是来了。
哎，
我操！黑熊！
哎，哎，
我操，他过来了 ！fuck！
哎，哎，哎。
他的闻相机好
The
像。
kid uses his bike to make himself look bigger. He hits it on the ground a few times, causing the bear to retreat back to the camera where it knocks it over. The bear then stands over the camera for a while longer. Finally, it retreats completely, allowing the kid to retrieve his phone and get back to safety.
非常危险，因为熊会一直追踪啊。
September 6, 2016, a Reddit post was made linking to a video
而且
that
熊
claimed to feature a weird
跑
noise from
还
the
比自行
woods.
车快，我操！
Included was text that read,
他这情况应该是要带个喷雾的。
heard this loud,
他没带。
really bizarre sound coming from the woods outside my house. It lasted about 15 to 20 minutes. We have a handful of neighbors nearby, but this was too loud to be coming from them. It seemed to be coming from the direction of a nearby AM radio tower. But can those towers make noises like this? I googled around but couldn't find anything similar.
this is the video.
这什么东西啊？有点奇怪啊，有点奇怪。
Commenters immediately started speculating what the sound could have been. One of them suggested it could have been the sound of high winds passing through a nearby cell tower, the metal on metal being what created the eerie tone. But the poster replied saying there was almost no wind that night, and even on days when it was windy, he never heard this sound. Another said the sound was extremely consistent with what it sounds like to drill into a strut or support that's made of high carbon steel, but said that it would be weird to be doing this that late into the night. To this day, it's still unknown what the
你们
sound
董
in
哥
the
知道
video
这什么
actually
这什么东
is.
西？听着有点诡异，好吧。